Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Versus, which was a gift from Lord Antonius, and thank you so much, Lordy. And I am using the Delta Plus, which I've only used once before, and I'm just going to do a quick run through of the 30 wave survival in Ultimate Battle mode, because there's a feature here that I discovered in the 15 battle version or the 15 wave version that I really like, so I'm hoping it'll happen here too. So let me take a look, and I will probably fail desperately with the Delta Plus, and hopefully it'll be around. But I'm fighting off a cold, so I'm not sure I'm winning either. But here we go. I'll take out the ball first. Oh, cute. I'm not sure how I did that. Actually, I am. Like that. Okay. Okay. There's actually two ways to do it. One is the old Gundam Versus way to do it, which is you just hold jump or boost and double tap forward. I believe. Yep. Or you can hit R2 on the default controls, which is what I'm using. There's probably very good reasons I shouldn't. I don't know them, so what the heck. Okay, beam rifle is empty. Sub-weapon is there. Like I said, I've used this like maybe once and not very long. Okay, there's the volley. Okay, so that pretty much covers everything. At least the basic controls. Anything more than that, I'm probably not going to know for a while. But yeah, the feature is one that I really kind of appreciate, which I think is also kind of necessary for how there's no other word for it, mercenary this game is with its DLC. I think I mentioned, I'm not sure if I mentioned in a video that I've already posted or one that is coming out next week, but this game, there's already $100 worth of DLC for this game, and it's been out since, what, September? Like 20 individual mobile suits at $5 each, which is, I'm sorry, too damn much. So, yeah. But there's one thing they do in this that I think is good, and I'm going to hopefully highlight it. Nice. Okay. But yeah, it'll be like 5 or 10 waves in, probably. Maybe a little longer since this is the longer course, but I figured I'd do that just to give a little bit more gameplay footage, hopefully. Yeah, you can probably already see 1,000 things I'm not doing very well. I'm exhausting my boost. I'm probably jumping too much. I'm not totally ignorant of how this works, but I'm just not very practiced at it yet. I'm not great at it. There's a Dom Tropin. There's another one, hopefully. Alright, and there's Gato. Okay, well, Setsuna as my backup seems to be doing pretty well, so... And that's Gato, and that's Wave 5, so... But I like the Delta Plus design. It combines a couple of bits of Gundam lore. The Hyakushiki was supposed to originally be a candidate for the Zeta Gundam, and at one point was considered to, transform, but was never actually finished, and at one point it was also going to be called the Delta Gundam. So, let's see, I want my ranged attack up mostly. That's going to be, I think, where most everything comes from. Put all the defenses up to level 2. That looks good. Yeah, I believe the Delta Gundam is one of the names that it was considered for it. That's like an in-universe thing. One of the speculations being that it wasn't called that because Char did not want to be piloting a Gundam. Though he does actually pilot a Mark II briefly in Zeta Gundam. And, yeah, it was one of the candidates. Hyakushiki, interestingly, I misspoke. It was not a candidate for the Zeta Gundam design. It was one of the candidates for the Gundam Mark II, if I recall correctly. There was an internal competition for at Sunrise among all the designers working on Zeta Gundam, and there were a ton for who would get to design the Gundam Mark II. And Kunio Okawara, the designer of the original Gundam, actually won. And the Mark II is one of his better designs. But there was a lot of back and forth on those. I know that there was a lot of there were a lot of different attempts for on the Zeta Gundam itself too. Like if you look at the I'm trying to talk and play at the same time. It's not a very good idea. If you look at the opening credits of the early episodes of Zeta Gundam, the Zeta shows up in silhouette, but there are not a lot of details, and that is because it had not been finalized yet at all. There were a lot of attempts at that, and there were quite a few... I forget where I got it, but I have a very old issue of B Club magazine that has a lot of the contemporary designs that went into the Double Zeta as well, and that's another one that went through a lot of redesigns. But I'll tell you, in the earliest sketches by I think it's Makoto Kobayashi who did the final design, you can tell it's his. He also designed, among other things, the O and the Gaza C. I think he did the O, or maybe that was Fujita. But either way, he did the Gaza C. And if you've ever seen some of his individual design, or his, personal designs from outside of Gundam, he loves bulbous, weird designs that basically look like they were carved out of rock. And the earliest sketches he did for Double Zeta definitely qualify. They added a lot of detail and kind of squared off a lot of his round edges. Okay, ow. Yeah, I'm playing terribly, but this is... I've gotten to where I can talk and play other games at the same time. I am not that good at this one yet. Oh, hey, Delta Plus's rifle reloads. I'm all for that. Okay. Okay. I picked Giran as my navigator so far because Haru is just annoying, and Soma... I was not big into Double O. There's nothing wrong with Soma, but just... she wasn't really doing anything for me. So... I may try and unlock Bright at some point. It really just is kind of a shame that the original voice of Bright is gone. He passed away, I believe, in the early 2000s. He was also the... maybe the late 2000s, either way. It was a while back, and he was also the original voice of Tien Shinhan in the Japanese version of Dragon Ball Z. Okay, we've got an Elmeth. I think I need to kill that. Okay, well, one good mobile armor deserves another. It's probably a good time to use this. Okay. Well, she hasn't hit me yet. She will, and I'll die, but let's see what my super is. Okay, well, difficult to aim when you don't know what it is. And I'm dead. Luckily, got plenty of gauge left, because that's, I think, the first time anybody here has died, so that's something. And, unsurprisingly, it is kind of tough to deal with the bits, as it, really should be, so... Got a shot in as he dropped. And let's just charge him. Oh, wow, I didn't expect that to work. Against an actual player, it probably wouldn't have. Okay, recharge the gauge. Another couple levels of that, and one more level of beam defense. May as well up melee and striker attack while I'm at it. Now, let's see if it gives me the mode I was thinking of. I hope so, because it's really a neat idea. And like I said, probably the best thing it's done in terms of its weird DLC habits. Weird and not great. Yes, Destroyer Exhibition. So, it gives you these little short stages, in the middle of this mode where for 90 seconds you get to try one of the DLC mobile suits. I've only played Mudrock once before, so, you know, don't expect too much out of me. But it's pretty good. And the rifle does charge. It just fires a more powerful version of the standard shot. Okay. Got one. Those track a little bit. Let's get the support out here. Also, I forget who did the video, but I also was very happy to see that there's a way to easily grind for levels to unlock things in this game. Basically, you go to the trial mode stage 1-3 and set your AI partner to evade so they don't do anything, and wait until the gal shows up with its Zaku guards, ignore the gal, and just keep killing Zakus. And you can rack up like 80,000 points. 60 to 80,000 points in one like 3-minute outing. Okay. Okay, so yeah, you can put it into hover mode. Well, I won the exhibition. I'm not sure what all that's going to do for me except get me some extra points. But yeah, that is the Gundam Mudrock for 90 seconds. And if you want it for more than 90 seconds at a go on weekends, it only runs you $5. Like I said, just not super thrilled with how it does, how this game does DLC. They need to cheapen it and arrange it into bundles at some point. They will do neither, but that's just... To be honest, you know, as much as companies like EA get flack for how they do DLC and in-app purchases and things like that, as well they should. In a certain sense, Japanese companies are the worst. I mean, the loot box thing is annoying because you're paying for imaginary money that may or may not ever actually turn into... Zamels! May ever not turn into the item you want. Which, you know, the gambling issue is... It is real. It is a thing. But at the same time, I think DLC... Not that, but DLC expansions is handled a lot better by companies like EA and especially 2K, Gearbox in particular, than Japanese companies. You know, Japanese companies nickel and dime you to death on these things. $5 for one character in a game with, you know, 50 characters. It's ridiculous. But yeah, that's you know, yeah, there's got to be some kind of middle ground, you know, where it can't be that hard to make money off a game, especially since EA told their stockholders that that being without the loot boxes in Battlefront 2 wasn't going to materially affect their earnings, which, if so, is kind of like terrible, actually. But okay. But yeah, enjoying the game, not good at the game, as you've seen. Really kind of not liking how it does the DLC. If there's like a PSN mega sale for it down the road, I'll probably grab a couple of mobile suits. If they ever do a bundle deal where all the extra mobile suits are like $20, I'm there. Let's try this. Okay, that did not work at all. That was terrible. And it prolonged it just long enough that I lost over half my gauge by being dead. Okay, please stop killing me. Well, that was a waste of a support, but I don't care because we got to stage 15. Man. Refold the gauge. Put the burst attack power up just in case. Up my other defenses. Put that up. And that up. And I guess this up. Yeah, that'll work. See how that does. We're halfway through. It's going to be a short video, but I figured it was worth doing. Let's see what's here. Okay, we're going right back into it. Maybe we'll get another exhibition after Wave 20. We'll find out. Ow. Okay, full armor, double Zeta, and the Gotchulatan. So, two things that both have some major area of effect stuff going on. Have some funnels, dude. Oh, man. Well, he's done. I'm glad I upped ranged attack. Alright. Ow. Ow. Yeah, I may not even get to wave 30, to be honest. I've flunked out of these before. Usually the boss gauntlet, but yeah, I'm not 100% great at any of these, so... Oh, Rezels. Haven't tried that yet. I have tried the Jesta, but not the Rezel. And a Sazabi. Seems like the beam rifle double fires, which I'm fine with. Okay, what's next? Someone's Graze, which I think might be a DLC suit? Not sure. Ow. No. Oh, and Kukurstone Zaku, which is actually not good news. And Crossbone X1 full cloth, which is definitely not good news. That wasn't bad, though. Oh, man. Don Zaku takes a lot of beam damage. I really did upgrade that pretty well. Gotcha. Is that everybody? Yep. Wave 19 is next. Alright. Epion, Gold Sumo, and another Graze. Should have followed with Saber. Forgot I could do that. Ow! I'm about to die. Yep. Okay. Reload. Epion has been a real thorn in my side in the online battles I've played. I'm usually playing things with more ranged attacks, so when it gets up on me, I don't have a lot of good defenses. The one exception being the Gan. I've played the Gan sometimes, and that's fun. Because the Gan has those hide bombs, and if you launch those when you're close enough to the enemy, they just explode immediately. That's been one of my best Epion defenses right there. Ow. Well, I'm alive. And here comes wave 20. Okay, well, Garen is pleased, which means you've probably done something terrible. Quinn Mantha. Ow. Ow. That's one... Okay, ow. Oh, not ow. I was expecting more ow. Let's get the funnels out. Ow. Managed to run right into those funnels. Let's get away. Or, you know, charge them. Okay, both the boosters are gone. Okay, I have got to use that from like 1,000 miles away or it's no good at all. Alright. Got it. Okay, we've got some points to spend. I'll refill the gauge again, obviously. Ooh, that's getting more expensive the farther in we go. That makes sense. Let's see. I only have 200 points left, so I guess I will throw it into beam defense, because I expect to need that more of that than anything. Alright, what do we got? We've got Yep, another Destroyer exhibition. Oh, and it's Mudrock again. I know that at least, I think it's the Gundam Age 3 is available. It's either Age 2 or Age 3. I'm not sure which. Fire, please. Thank you. One thing I'm having trouble getting used to is that occasionally if you're in just the right place of an animation cycle, you will not fire when you push a button, which I have to be a little bit more careful about that. Okay. Cannons. Well, at least I hit it. Currently a three-way tie. That didn't work. Not bad. Pretty good attack there. Well, Giran is still happy with me, which again, you know, rethink your life choices. Got him. Okay, well, I'm in the lead, and there's 20-some seconds left, so that was bad timing. I like the rush with the Mudrock. That's a neat idea. No, this guy's not quite dead. Got him. Okay, well. I don't think I've ever gotten beat up enough or done enough damage to anyone to see the super for this or the age. Kind of a shame, but oh well, I won the extra wave, so that will probably mostly pay for my force gauge refill, which I'm sure I'll need at wave 25, so but yeah, Mudrock's not bad. I don't know if it's $5 worth of good, but it's not bad. Okay. Alright, now, what do we got? We've got Zgox, lots of them. Okay. Got you. Not bad. Was that all of them? Yep. Got them all. Pretty quick time. Did not take any damage. Forbidden Gundam. Let's get these Jins out first. Ow. Oh. Calamity Gundam's here too. Or was. Makes sense. They kind of came as a set. But I forget. Who was the third Gundam that came with them? Because I'm pretty sure there were 3 of them. Forbidden, Calamity... I forget. Ow. Yeah, don't just stand there. That's bad. Ow. Well, let's get some distance and try that super. Because why not? Okay, that's really kind of hard to aim from any range I've tried it at, so I'm sure there's a good way to do it. I'm just not aware of what it is. Got him. Okay, well, so much for that Delta Plus. Cautionary Tale. What do we got? Crossbone X1 Kai. And X3, and one obnoxious guy, 2 obnoxious guys in a Pez Batala. And yes, I exploded. What do you think I'm trying to do, Giran? Ow. Ow. Too far. Knocked him down, at least. He was a little bit faster than I was, so... Not that time he wasn't. Gotcha. Man, there's still one more stage before intermission after this, so... Okay. We made it. What are we doing? It's a boss wave, I'm pretty sure. Yep, the O. the O, the Palace Athena. Probably the other one is the Ball Noxamon. I think that's in here. Yep, sure is. There it is. Got the Ball Nook. I'm about to die. Let's go for the Palace next. Got the Palace. Man, that was too easy. And I'm not dead. Here, fight Amuro. Well, that worked out okay. Better than I expected. And I got a trophy, I assume, for doing the expensive version of one of these, or the 30 stage, getting stage 25 on one of these for the first time. Now, do I want to... We've got 5 stages left. Do I really want to refill the gauge, or do I want to up my power? The gauge is only 600 points down. I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to up my defenses. And up my various attacks and see what we can do from there. Okay, 5 stages to go. See how this does. What are we fighting? They probably won't tell us. Nope. Oh, there's the Albion, I think it is. Definitely not the default Pegasus, or at least I don't think so. Girazulu, dead. Another type of Girazulu. Ow. And the target lock is not focusing on the thing closest to me, which is rare for this game. Also annoying. Great way to get killed. But man, that ranged attack upgrade seems to have done the trick, because they dropped pretty quick, thankfully. Ow. Thank you, Setsuna. Okay. Man, everybody's got better melee timing than me. Like, I'm either too far away and take damage, or and whiff, or too close and they hit me first. Oops, not done yet. Okay. And it's the unicorn. I'm not even going to try my super. If I want more damage, I'll do Blaze, but so far so good. Man, that should have killed. Oh well. Okay, well, I'm sure you are Gundam Setsuna, but the important thing is we got him. I think Setsuna got killed as he used his super, which, you know, bad policy. I do it too. Ow. Ow. Yep, I'm exploded. We've still got 2/3 of the gauge going into the last 2 stages. I think that's decent. Next, turn A. Who just nuked us? I'm pretty sure it was turn A, because I'm pretty sure that, pretty positive that Gundam Exia doesn't have anything like that, so... Ow. 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 I'm dead. Okay. Let's get rid of this sumo real quick. There we go. Now. There we go. Okay. 2 waves left. A little over half our force gauge. We've got Sharzaku. Gelgug. I think there's a Zeong. Ow. Man. This is not going great. Come on. Kind of want to save my burst mode for, or blaze mode for the boss. Nope, that didn't work. Oh, did he just summon an Elmeth at me? I'm not surprised somehow. At least we got rid of everyone else that was here. I've got to remember to reload that gun before I'm ready for it. Okay. Here we go. This is it. It's the Alvator. That's pretty nasty. I've fought it once or twice before. Let me focus on the Jinxes first and then go to the Alvator. Unless the Jinxes are infinite, in which case that's a bad idea, but I'll take my chances. Man, it's raining beams. Got one. I'll know in a moment if the Jinxes are infinite. And ow. Okay, let's do this. Let's try the super part and see. Okay, that wasn't bad. And my mobile armor mode managed to evade his his claws, which is something. Unfortunately, I had Setsuna set up with the O's pressure as his alternate. The O's pressure is useless against bosses. I think it might work against that thing's mobile suit form, but I'm not sure. So this one might end up being kind of close. Let's find out. Okay, well that worked out pretty well, except for the part where I'm getting murdered. Really rather not get murdered. Amuro, help. Ow. Ow. Man, he hits hard. Ow. Okay, this is it. If I die or Setsuna dies, which Setsuna is probably about to do, I think we'll lose. So, hope this works out. Stupid GN field. Ow. How do you even overwhelm a that GN field? I don't even know. Okay, I got him. Just barely. Melee took for once, so there we go. Yeah, so, like I said, I've done some online play with Gundam Versus. I've messed around with the trial mode a lot, and I've done a few of these. And yeah, whatever the newest mobile suits are, you have a chance of getting to try them if you do this mode, so check it out. And that's going to do it. We'll be back Monday with more Gundam side stories, so till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later!